Hey there, folks. Look, I'm talking to you, and I'm indoors. That still happens. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a problem relating to homelessness. And it has to do with our own sense of our own humanity. See, in an individualist society, we don't grasp the role that the water we're swimming in plays. Individualist societies encourage people to think of themselves as islands, essentially. That's why people go on and on about missing a sense of community, and no one has to make sacrifices for anything, or anything like that. And one of the consequences of this lack of sense of community is that we don't grasp that what we think of as normal can be lost. What we think of as just the basic ability to be a human being can be lost in the right circumstances, or the wrong ones, rather. And so we judge people very shallowly. If someone is, has wild hair and really shabby old clothes and kind of smells bad and things like that, we think, what a horrible person. There's something wrong with them, and they should just clean themselves up. And the thing is, these people, the homeless, they may not, it may not be just as simple as getting them a shower, a change of clothes, etc., because here's the thing. A lot of homeless people have mental health issues, and that is because we keep shutting down mental institutions. Just throwing them out on the street. And these are people who are in a mental institution because they can't cope. They can't live a normal life. I mean, they couldn't live a normal life when they had a home. And so you get crazy people roaming the streets, essentially. But even if you didn't start out crazy, being homeless will drive you crazy. Because the thing that we miss is that we too could be driven crazy, in the sense that if you were homeless, completely homeless, with no regular access to things like showers, you would be forced to think on a much more primitive, basic survival level, and that would decivilize you. That would push you away from the height of civilization and towards the realm of the animal. Essentially, it would bring out the animal in you in a really terrible way. Now, deep down, none of us think this is true. Because that's how individualist societies train us to think. We think, well, I mean, that'd happen to somebody else, but not me. I'd get out of that situation right away. I'd just somehow magically, because I'm just so individually awesome, I just pull myself up by my bootstraps and not be homeless, just somehow, No. If that was true, no one would ever become homeless. especially not anyone who didn't go into this with a mental health issue. So we tend to blame the homeless for being homeless. And we use as evidence the ways they behave that are not what we would consider civilized. And this is for more this is just the most acute form of this. We tend to act like the poor, even the working poor, they're the same way. They could do what we do, but somehow they choose not to. And therefore it's their fault if, they're so poor they have to use plastic outdoor furniture inside in order to have any place to sit. Like they chose that. Like they had all the options we did, and that's what they chose. It's just not true. And it is this individualism that is getting in the way of our humanism. We have to learn to see people who would not exactly be successful in our social circles as legitimate, because their circumstances are entirely different. And that if your circumstances were the same, you'd be the same. That's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.